Here is my theme park makeup routine. I hope you enjoy. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Okay, so a lot of you wonder about my park makeup all the time. So I'm going to show you what I actually do. So this is my PCA, it's SPF 30. So this is always like my first thing on my skin, because obviously sun protection is vital for, skin protection, but also for like aging. So I get that good and in. And then I use this Max Studio Fix, this specific one. There's a bunch of different ones, but this is the specific one I use. And then I spray this all over my face. And then I let it dry. Turn the camera because I figured this is going to be probably a YouTube video. So then I use MAC 24-hour Studio Fix concealer for under my eyes, and then I use this is a long wear concealer as well. I need to find out, I'll tag it below, but this is what I use for like my acne spots, my cheeks and stuff. So then I put these two on as my foundation base, and I am not super heavy with all of it. This just goes under my under eyes. I put a little bit on my nose and on the side of my nose. I'm not a like contour girly because I don't know what the hell that is or how to even do it. I've been wearing my makeup the same since I was 16. And the only thing that has changed is the size of my eyebrows. And so sure, like I should probably try like some different brands. But if I'm being honest, if you follow me on Instagram, I only wear makeup at the theme parks and for special events. And I only wear it at the theme parks because the chances that people sometimes recognize me, they want to take a picture, and I would rather look better in the picture than not. And then also, you know, you start to notice that with your family memories, when mom always looks like crap, it kind of sucks. And so I started making sure that when we're on family vacations and stuff, I wear makeup and I look nice, and I'm not the only one that looks like doo-doo while my whole family is like super cute with their hair done and all this stuff done, because I deserve to look good in pictures too. And so I started making sure, like family vacations and that kind of stuff, I wear makeup as well, because I want to look back at those pictures and be like, okay, I'm glad I took the time to look good. So now I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to do another base over it. Now I'm probably going to have some like actual like makeup like influencer be like, oh, you really don't need to do this, but you know what, this is what works for me at the park, and it keeps my makeup on all day. So I do like another light spray after I've got my concealer on. So it's like the base and then the concealer, and then I do this, and then I finish my makeup and I do a last spray, and it lasts me all day. So I don't care what you makeup experts say, this works for me. And then I fan that, and I actually let it dry. So I'm gonna pause the video while it dries. So then I use MAC. Again, I'm a MAC girly because I've been one since I was like 16. And so I use their Studio Fix powder. And so I have red and yellow undertones. And I remember going to MAC and they're like, I've never seen anyone use two different powders, but I do because that works for me. And it highlights, like you can see like there, I'm red, and then, or yellow, and then I have like red. So I like go and fill that in, especially during the summer, whenever like, you know, you have your summer colors and then your winter colors, like as the sun gives you melanin power. So this is again what works for me. You gotta find what makeup works for you. I also just waxed my mustache for the first time my whole life. Maybe I was in denial about having a mustache, but I'm like, I kind of like the way it looks with no mustache. So I just do that for powder. Maybe that's enough, maybe that's not. That works for me. I use Raisin as my blush, and I go up like this. lifting the cheek. So just do a little bit of blush there, like that. And then eyeliner. So this is Black by MAC. It is a pencil. It was actually hard to find a pencil. I used to use Ebony. They discontinued it like 5 years ago. And then I use this Clinique High Impact Mascara. So I'm probably gonna play music over this part as my mouth will be open as I'm trying to do my under eye. And then my best friend saw me do this. I grew up with a mom who did this. So I put eyeliner on my under eye like this. And like this. So she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, what? That's how I wear eyeliner. So that's why those like twist gel things just never work for me. No, I do not look. And then I just do like a little bit on top. If I could learn how to do like the perfect like cat wing thing, I would love that. But I think I need to wear makeup more than once a month to like actually get that going and or like even play with it. But motherhood doesn't really allow me that time yet, and one day it will. And trips like this allow me a little bit of time, so which I feel like are very necessary. And I was wondering, I don't have any guilt that I've left them at home because they're with their dad and they're having the best time. And no, I do not prepare my husband at all either. I just leave him because he too is their parent, and so he will figure it out when he needs to. But he's lucky because this weekend there's like no sports or anything, so I'm sure they're just like cleaning house and having a great time with that. So then sometimes, I don't know if this is really necessary anymore, but I still do the like 2000s under eye thing a little bit like this, just to make it a little lighter and brighter. And that's probably not necessary anymore, but I still do it. Okay, look, we're coming together. So I don't like do anything to my eyebrows because they're thick enough already, thanks to my dad. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate that they grew back because, you know, I was definitely that thin eyebrow phase as well. So then the last thing I do is just a little bit of bronzer. And actually, I never knew how to use bronzer. And there's a creator named Alex Clark Payne. And one time I followed her on how to use bronzer. And I was like, oh, that's how you use bronzer. It's like a cute little highlighter thing. And I'm sure I'm still doing it wrong, but I like the way it looks when it's like done. So it gives you a little bit of shine, and that's all I wanted. And then I still use Oh Baby from like 2000. Sometimes I'll use Culture if I want more of a pink, but I like Oh Baby. It has glitter. It's a brown color. My lips are like this pinkish brown. And I used to like think gloss was a killer. So I don't layer it on much, but okay. And then now I just need to do my mascara, which I need to do in like the close-up mirror. And so I'll be right back. I'm back. I can't bat my eyes, but that is my park makeup. And then now that it's done, I will do one more spray on top and let it set. And this typically lasts all day. I do bring my lip gloss and a little bit of powder, and that's really all I take to the park, but this really does last like the entire day. And so I do this for vacations and the theme parks because moms deserve to look good too, and look back at the pictures and be like, okay, I'm glad I took the time to actually look as cute as the rest of my family. So that's why I do it. And as my daughter Daisy would do, her little sassafras. So anyways, hopefully this helps and you can get some of the products, and I'll link it in the description below.
If you enjoyed that video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you real soon.